How can you train yourself to enjoy Mondays? How can you train yourself to enjoy getting back into routine, going back into work? Maybe you're one of those people who absolutely lives for the weekend. Sunday night rolls along and you get that anxiety, that pit in your stomach where you feel, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to face all my responsibilities and stop having fun. Maybe this resonates with you, maybe it doesn't, but today we are going to be talking about some mind hacking tricks which will allow you to start liking Mondays and also to start liking going back into work, school, whatever the flow is of your week. If you don't work Monday to Friday, this is still relevant because you might have some time off, might have days off, and then might dread going back in. And this is really for you. We're going to change your perspective today and hopefully permanently change your mindset to start liking Mondays and viewing it in a new light. So let's not waste more time. Let's get straight into the video. It is above 31 degrees Celsius in the United Kingdom and I am so hot recording this video. So I might be a little out of sorts today. I am just boiling, and here that is very much considered a heat wave, maybe not so much in other climates and countries, but oh dear Lord, it is very hot. So bear with me. If you are interested in content of self-development, motivation, law of attraction, self-improvement, I could go on, this list changes every time, but you get the gist, then please do subscribe to this channel. It helps me out so much because my goal in 2021 is to reach as many people as possible, to teach them life doesn't have to suck, and you subscribing and liking this video would help me and my goal out a lot. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like this video, but let's get into it. So whatever reason it is that brings this pre-Monday depression on, you know, Sunday night rolls in, you get that pit in your stomach, you start to feel a bit upset that you didn't use your weekend properly, maybe you start to think, oh, I had such a great time and I had, you know, so much freedom and excitement and I felt like I could play, but I'm gonna have to go back into work tomorrow. Maybe you start to get a bit of anxiety around being able to perform throughout the week. You know, maybe you're setting yourself up to, you know, reply to emails and just get really back into the flow, whatever it is, whether it's performance anxiety, feeling like you don't have much freedom, not enjoying your job, not enjoying what you're doing, whatever it is. Today we are going to change your perspective with this almost one-size-fits-all solution, right? But I want you to keep open-minded about this. If you've clicked on this video and you're not really part of the manifesting and healing community, I want you to stay with me here because we're going to be going through concepts which will definitely help you regardless of if you're a spiritual person or not. One of my favorite authors, Dr. Joe Dispenza, I'm reading You Are a Placebo now, but I've also had Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, really goes into the idea you can change your brain to perceive things differently through changing your neural pathways, right? This is something we talk about a lot in the law of attraction community. We always talk about things like act as if. You know, if there's a job you want, act as if you already have it. If there's a body you want, act as if you already have it. These are all ways to retrain our subconscious mind, but retrain our neural pathways, right? To put it in more scientific terms. Your neural pathways are almost, and I'm going to put this in very layman's terms, almost learned behavior or learned thoughts. So when I tell you, why don't we start thinking about Monday in a positive way? I'm sure as soon as you had that question, you had lots of resistance come up. But I hate my job, but it makes me anxious, but I have to wake up early, but it's not exciting to me. Oh, but all my fun's over. You know, all these things that came up are deeply rooted in your subconscious. That is why when you look at the clock on a Sunday night and you notice that it's 8 p.m, you automatically, through literal conditioning, get a feeling in your stomach, a feeling in your heart, and you're like, oh, you know, my fun's over, my excitement's over. That's where it's coming from, okay? It's not coming from you consciously thinking I hate Monday. It's already wired in, it's already there in your neural pathways because you, for years, months, whatever it is, have trained your mind to think Monday sucks. Let's talk about how I feel about Monday, because I quite like Mondays and I want to give you some inspiration of things that you can use to rewire your subconscious. So I like Mondays because they're a fresh start, right? They're an easy way to start over. I like Mondays because it's a new 7 days where I can bring in new intentions and new goals, and I have a nice set point of 7 days to think about this goal and try and achieve it or whatever, work towards it. I like Mondays because they feel fresh and new and clean, almost like changing your bed sheets. You know, if you're not happy with everything you did last week, and in this bedsheet scenario, if you're looking at your sheets, you're like, that looks really grimy. Monday is like that new set of sheets, or, you know, washing your hair and feeling how everything feels so clean. It's like literally a new clean surrounding. Monday is just that perfect reset. Monday is that thing that makes me think, oh, I'm going to start all over again. This is all new. You know, I once got into habit of never skipping a Monday in terms of working out, because Monday was really what set the tone for me. So if you're setting the tone of your week, the beginning of your week, by feeling groggy, unhappy about it, snoozing your alarm, being annoyed about being alive, being annoyed about logging on to work, being annoyed about going into university, school, whatever it is, that Monday, that new refresher, that new, you know, page that you've turned, that new chapter is already started with a negative vibration. You've already set the vibration as uncomfortable, groggy, unhappy, moody, whatever. Now what happens is, because you're in this dominant vibration of, I hate Mondays, I really hate this, what's happening is, through the law of attraction, you're bringing in more and more reasons to be unhappy, grumpy, anxious, etc. So for example, let's say you're at school, you walk into school, you drop all your books, I don't know, you spill your water bottle all over your notes, you forget your homework. These things will keep happening because you're already in a negative mindset and you're attracting more through the law of attraction. Like I said, if you're not part of the law of attraction community and you click this video, then just understand that because you've already set yourself up for negativity that day, you're going to attract more of it because you're already expecting more of it. You're already ready for more of it. You're like, oh, Mondays suck. My boyfriend always says to me that nobody can hurt me on a Friday. I love Fridays, right? He generally is in a much better mood on a Friday than he is at the beginning of the week. And I can see it in him. He's already more excited for things on a Friday. He's already expecting good things on a Friday. You can see his expectancy is up here, whereas his expectancy on Monday is down here. He's already like, oh, something sucky is going to happen. I'm going to get yelled at work or whatever. Do you understand how when you expect bad things to happen, you're naturally going to look out for them more and they're going to happen? That is what you're doing with yourself for Mondays. You're expecting already from Sunday night, from Sunday night, sometimes even Saturday, you're expecting things to just suck on Monday. And that is why you're attracting more and more of it. So how do we flip this? How do we rewire that subconscious, etc., etc.? Let's get into it. So my absolute favorite spiritual teacher and guru, Wayne Dyer, Dr. Wayne Dyer, actually says, and I'm paraphrasing here, when you change the way you look at a situation, the situation changes. Or maybe he uses the word object and not situation, but you get the point. So let's flip that and use that for Monday. When you change the way you look at Monday, Monday changes. So what I want you to start doing is start to forcefully, and I mean forcefully, tell yourself how much you are excited for a new week, how much you're excited for a new start, a fresh chapter, a fresh page. If you think of your life as a big book, Monday is another new sub-chapter in the chapter that is July or June or August, right? Monday is that new fresh start where you can start to be the identity you truly want to be. Maybe you're someone who wants to start eating cleaner. Maybe you are someone who wants to get into yoga or skiing. I don't know, whatever your goals may be. Maybe you're someone who's working on your own business. Monday is that fresh start to view things differently. Monday is almost like you can be a new person, a new identity, set new intentions. So if you can, from Sunday itself, start to hype yourself up about Monday. Start to say things like, I'm really excited, right? This is step one, feeling the excitement in your body. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to this. I am really, really excited for Monday. And you might not be. But as soon as you start to say this, and as soon as you start to say it with repetition and start adding in things like smiling, maybe feeling a little giddy in your stomach, maybe feeling, more dancey and excitable, whatever you go through in terms of your body physiology when feeling excited, I want you to start triggering that about Monday. And a hack for this is start visualizing maybe a time when you were a kid and you got a new toy, or the last time you remember being really excited. Visualize it, replay it in your head, and now start thinking that way about Monday. And I know this feels extreme. I know this feels silly. Like, why would I equate being 4 at, a soft play area and feeling so excited about it for my 4th birthday with Monday? Well, do you want to start feeling better about Monday or not? Just do as I say. So visualize it, feel that feeling in your stomach where you're like, oh, I'm really excited. Oh, this is really cool. And start employing that when you start to do your affirmation of I love Monday. I'm excited for Monday. I'm excited for a new week. Start to trigger those emotions of excitement, giddiness, pupils dilating, whatever it is for you. Start feeling that when you say your affirmation of I'm excited for Monday. Start getting really excited about the prospect of just starting over, being closer to what you want to be. So now this sets me into the second point, which is intention setting. If you want, you can use a notepad and a piece of pen or your notes app on your phone. But if you want to just keep this in your mind as a soft little gentle intention that you're going to remind yourself throughout the week, then great. Something that might be exciting for those of you who are a bit competitive or like to achieve things, like to tick things off to-do lists. Maybe you're a bit type A personality. I want you to set an intention for the week. Now, in manifesting, when we set an intention to manifest something into our physical reality. But if you're someone who's not into all of that, then you can simply set a sort of medium easy goal that you'd like to achieve. So maybe you have a bigger goal, for example, setting up your own business. This week, simply set yourself the goal to look up maybe one video on how to open up a business. Maybe set a goal of one, browsing session online just to see in your country what the regulations are to set up a legal business, for example, or look at a supplier. Set one medium easy goal. And the reason why I say medium easy is because on Sunday, you're not feeling motivated to get loads of things done. You're already dreading Monday, right? So if you set yourself something that you know you can achieve, if you just put like 10 minutes of effort behind, then you're more inclined to do it, but you're more excited. And if that's your week's goal and you've ticked that off, let's say in your early week, Monday's going to feel more exciting because you're going to set your goal on Sunday night. You're going to wake up thinking about it on Monday and be like, oh, I only have one exciting, easy thing to do this week. And you're most likely going to do it on Monday, knowing that it's so easy. And Monday's already going to feel so much better because you've achieved something you actually want to do. Don't just set yourself like a work goal, like reply to Fred's email, or I don't know, do my laundry. Like, don't set yourself something mundane. Set yourself something set yourself a goal of something you really want to achieve, but make it a medium easy one. I don't think medium easy is a term, but we're coining it today. Third thing is, finally, I want you to watch what you're saying to other people. This is another law of attraction hack. If you're talking to your friends on a Sunday night, maybe in a group chat, and you're all moaning and complaining about Monday, do not participate in that conversation. Not saying be antisocial and completely cut everyone off and be like, I can't talk to you, I'm sorry. Try and maybe change the conversation. Maybe try and tell them that you're on this journey of trying to enjoy the beginning of your week more rather than dreading it and feeling as if it's this burden on your life. But if you don't want to share that information with your friends or whoever you're speaking to, just sprinkle into conversation. Actually, I'm quite excited for next week because I have something to look forward to. Actually, I'm quite excited for Monday because, I'm excited to have lunch with my co-workers. Whatever it is, think of a positive and sprinkle that into conversation. Or if you can, just don't delve in the conversation at all or change the topic. Make sure when you're speaking to other people, you are not falling in the trap of, oh, I know how tired I'm going to be tomorrow. Oh, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Saying these things is really setting into those neural pathways how much you hate Monday, and you're not changing your subconscious mind. You're not working hard enough to change those neural pathways because you keep falling back into that old habit of telling people that you really hate Monday and you're going to be low energy and you're going to be groggy and you hate everything, blah, blah, blah. Tip number 4, to really rewire that subconscious, I would continue with these affirmations week upon week. If this works for you for 1 week, if it works for you for one Monday, just keep going every week. Start to tell yourself, I'm really excited for Monday. And I know it feels silly and I'm kind of laughing, but this is how I hype myself up. This is literally what gets me going. I have an affirmation card in the Temple of Sunshine affirmation cards, which I specifically use for days where I'm feeling less excited. And Monday might be that for you guys. It's actually Tuesday for me. Tuesday feels like Monday's really exciting for me. It's like new momentum, new energy. It feels like I've just had a huge caffeine burst. And then Tuesday, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much week left. So for days like Tuesdays for me, I'm always conscious to read my affirmation card that says, I wake up every day excited for my life. And if you're interested in those affirmation cards, I'm going to be talking about them in one hot sec. But yeah, tip number 4 is keep going with your affirmations. Keep telling yourself how excited you are about Monday, even if you don't believe it. Keep going through that disbelief. Keep going through that, yeah, right, when your brain's like, yeah, sure. Keep going, because this is what's going to rewire those neural pathways. This is when you fake it till you make it. Just keep going, Monday after Monday, every 7 days, on a Sunday night. Sit down, do your intentions, and be persistent. Consistency is key with this. Consistency is really what's going to rewire these subconscious beliefs of, oh my gosh, Monday sucks. And finally, the perfect tool for any positive mindset on any day, whether it's Monday or not, is the Temple of Sunshine affirmation cards. There's 25 affirmation cards in this deck. All my photography, all my affirmations that I use to completely turn my life around. I used to be such a negative Nancy. I used to literally, like, how you feel about Mondays, how I used to feel about life. I would just dread every single day. I could go on and on, but I have lots of videos on how I have turned my life around. But one of the biggest things is affirmations, and I wanted to give you guys the gift of these affirmations that really helped me turn my life around. So if you're interested in these affirmation cards, then go check them out on templeofsunshine.com. I ship globally. However, the universe is always guiding us into these perfect scenarios. The topmost card that I've just picked up right now for this video is the best gift I have ever given myself is a positive mindset. And can I just tell you, this is so fitting for this video. If you have a positive mindset about anything in this universe that you dislike, whether that is your boss, your job, your body, just the government, I don't know, whatever you may have a negative opinion of, you can change it by just viewing it through a more positive light. The best gift I've ever given myself is a positive mindset. Really resonates with me as an affirmation card, and I hope it does with you, because as soon as you start to flip your opinions on something, taking conscious action to rewire that subconscious about something, things change, things feel better, things feel lighter. You start to get more, easygoing about things, and you are going to get more easygoing about Mondays. You're going to start looking forward to them. You're going to start really getting excited for them. Me and my good friend Nicole, we love Mondays, and we never did before. We always used to hate our jobs traditionally. We were never excited for Monday. But we really rewired ourselves to really love Mondays just through these simple tips I've told you here. Viewing Monday as a fresh start, viewing Monday as a new identity with some excitement, just feeling good about it. And yeah, having a positive mindset towards anything is the best gift you can give yourself. And of course, these affirmation cards are the best gift you can give yourself, as they are going to contribute to your positive mindset overall. But if you did find this video helpful, then please do like and subscribe. I really hope that you can come back to this as many times as you need, make notes, and like I said, I really hope that this changes your opinion on Mondays forever, because I now have a really good weekend where I have a great time and see all my friends and have a lovely time with my boyfriend, and then I await Monday with a positive intention. I await Monday with like good feelings in my heart and my body, and that's changed so much about my motivation, my discipline, and getting on with things, and I just wish that on you guys. So let me know down below in the comments if this helps over the next few weeks, and yeah, happy intention setting. See you guys in the next upload.